it's Kilobyte here. In this video, I want to introduce you to my latest and oldest project. So Kilobyte is my gamer tag, longtime gamer tag from way back in the day. And yeah, I do still play mostly first-person shooters. However, my actual name is Greg. You can call me Kilobyte, you can call me Greg, whatever. So my new project, and as I said, the old project, is my 70s Chevelle. I've had this since 1990. That's why I say it's my old project. It was actually fixed up back sometime in the late 80s, somewhere in there. I bought it in 90. It had your typical 80s, I hesitate to say restoration, but you know, they slapped Bondo on it. They actually did a nice job on the interior. Ran good, looked good, but yeah, it was full of Bondo, which you'll see as we progress through the series. I've already started it, so as you can see, fenders are off, interior has started, back glass is out, trims off. I'll have videos on all that with details on actually how to do it. I have a lot of sheet metal. There's some boxes over there. There's some boxes there. There's some more boxes there. Yeah, quarter panels, floor pans. Spoilers. I went ahead and got fenders, inner fenders. Oh, inner and outer wheel wells. Filler panel. Basically everything in the back here is going to be replaced. And I'm going to get rid of the side marker lights. I hate these things. Why in the, well, I know why, but I just think they're just the ugliest thing in the world. The back ones. Front ones, they were okay, but I don't want to have front ones without back ones. And I really don't want to do a custom side marker light. I think I'm just going to fill them and do a delete on them. But I'll have videos on all this, and it'll actually be detailed on how to do it. Okay, if you're interested, it had a 383. No, it's not a 307. It goes back to that street racing thing. Just a little 307. And oh, and the intro music you heard, that loping idle, that was this car many years ago. I'm debating as to what I'm going to do with the engine. The engine was built, my father-in-law and I built this back in the mid-90s, and it was, I don't know, 93, 94, somewhere in there actually. And I mean, it's got aluminum heads, dart heads, YN Team G intake, Holley 750 double pumper. You know, it had MSD and HEI distributor, you know. It's got some decent stuff. Sounds great. And it was, you know, it was 450 horsepower back when it was new. It actually doesn't have that many miles. I'm not sure it's got 5,000 miles on it, but it's got a lot of time on it. And I could either go through it, I could update it, and I'll just tell you, it has the Comp Cam 292 hydraulic with the, what did I have? Crane lifters, the Harlan Sharp roller rockers. I got the internals, so the 400 crankshaft, the rods, forged pistons, all were from Speedomotive, and it was balanced and everything. So it's actually was a really good engine and quite fast for its time. Of course, now 450 horsepower. Yeah, you can buy a, well, I guess you can't buy a Camaro today with that because they quit making the Camaro this year. Well, you can buy a Mustang GT, and it's right around 450 horsepower. I forget exactly what they are anymore. But yeah, 450 is not much anymore. So I'm kind of leaning towards a large LS, possibly an LSX. I'd love to put an LSX 454 just for the, you know, it's a 70 Chevelle. It's not an original SS. However, a 454 and a 70 Chevelle is just kind of iconic, even if it's a LS. However, those are pretty expensive. I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to have the budget for it, but it is going to have I'm going to either rebuild this and get it real nice, or I'm going to put in some sort of crate LS in it that's got a lot of power. So yeah, we'll see on that. And my goal is to make it a show quality car. Oh, and I also got a Ride Tech coilover suspension, the full kit, which is really nice. I am still looking at doing a red, but not the stock red, you know, and it had the black stripes. I am looking at some sort of candy or pearl red is what I'm thinking. My wife would love me to do it like a sapphire blue, but I want an aggressive car. I want it angry and mean. So that's what I like in a car. But I know I've got the Miata, but it's as mean as I could make it. So anyway, some other things I plan on doing: saving the drip rails, and I'm looking at putting getting rid of the stock door handles and locks, putting, you know, like a Ken did, get door handle in there. I haven't decided on the interior yet. So on the dash, I'm going to either go like with an SS dash with like Dakota Digital, or I think Autometer came out with a new one that actually, it's a touchscreen that fits in there. I may be wrong on that, but I thought they did. I know they got them for like the 68, so I would think they got them for the 70. I haven't really looked into them, but they looked pretty cool. Might go that way. This is an automatic. I haven't decided if I'm going to go to a 4L80 or something like that and keep the stock shifter and console, or if I want to go to a 5-speed or even 6. And like I said, the interior was really nice. Even, I mean, it was, other than being faded, it was still, and some paint coming off, it was still nice for the most part. And I haven't decided. So there's the stock console. Do I want to just fix that up, or do I want to replace it with something more modern? The seats, do I want to keep the stock seats, or do I want to, you know, something more modern, or do I want to keep the stock seats and just add some more bolstering? I'm kind of liking that, to be honest. I don't know. What do you think? If you had this car, is that what would you do? So I'm still open to ideas on this, but I want it to look really nice. I want it to look mean, show quality, and I want it to sound angry. So I haven't named this project yet. Back in the 90s, I called it the Terminator. I was considering getting a Terminator, you know, the fiery Terminator skull put on the hood. I did not. Terminator's all right, but it's not going to be set up for drag racing like this one. This one is barely streetable. When this is done, I want it to be great cruising car, lots of power. It's going to be fast because it's going to have the power, and it'll be built to handle that power. Plan on doing some frame strengthening, that type of thing. It's got a 12 bolt in it. I'll make sure that that's going to be able to handle the power. I will be putting like some Willwood disc brakes on all 4 corners. So it's not going to be Pro Touring. It's going to be a Restomod with a fair bit of custom work. So I should mention, you know, this is going to be like a frame off restoration and everything. I have done these before, back in college, in fact. My dad and I restored a 56 Olds 98 and a 62 T-Bird. Won many trophies, but it's been a while, so I haven't done a full restoration in quite a while. All right, enough of me yapping. Look for videos coming. I'll try to do once a week, but I do have a full-time job and I got to do this in my spare time. So no promises on that, but I will be walking you through every step of this process so you can learn. This is a DIY channel after all. And if you want to support the channel or the project, please like, subscribe, comment, and you can even tip me on my coffee page. Link is in the description for that. All right, and the first actual how-to in this series will be removing the trim. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care.